Hi everybody, welcome to Tit-Bits, it's Mike here. This Tit-Bits podcast is about driving a car or a motorcycle in Thailand and is the first in a series that I'm going to do on the subject. Today we'll deal with the documents that you are legally required to have when you take a vehicle on the road. The good news is you only require a valid driver's licence and government compulsory insurance for the vehicle you're driving, although I would strongly recommend getting a private insurance policy too, but we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Let's start off with a word or two about driving licences. Anyone owning or hiring a vehicle who is here for less than 3 months can in theory drive legally using an international driving licence or permit, or indeed the home country licence, provided they are from a country that has a treaty with Thailand, the UK and the US, for example. Home country licences must have a photo on them. However, if you have a private insurance, you should check with your insurer how long you can drive using this method, as some insurers might not cover you for 3 months. As a longer stay visitor or resident, to take a vehicle on the road in Thailand, you will require a Thai driver's licence for the class of vehicle you are driving. The Thai driver's licence is a photo card style licence in Thai and English that needs to be renewed every 5 years. They can be obtained at your local Department of Land Transport. In Thailand, separate licences are issued for cars and motorcycles, so if you have a car and a motorcycle, you'll need 2 separate licences. Now let's take a look at Thai compulsory government insurance. The compulsory government insurance scheme is an annual tax applied to all vehicles in Thailand. It comes in 2 parts: an insurance policy with limited third party and personal indemnity, and a coloured tax disc to display on the vehicle to show that the vehicle is insured. The cost of the disc is calculated based on the vehicle's CC. For example, my Ford EcoSport 1.5 costs just over 2,000 baht a year. This consists of 645 baht for the insurance policy and around 1,500 baht for other taxes based on the CC. Like I said earlier, if you have the relevant driving licence and the vehicle has valid compulsory insurance, then you're good to drive in Thailand. However, before you do, I strongly recommend that you take out some private insurance cover, since the government cover is very limited with maximum payouts of around 500,000 baht, and most cover with much lower indemnity. In my opinion, the private insurance in Thailand is reasonably priced, given the huge amount of accidents and road deaths that occur here annually. Cover ranges from fully comprehensive to basic third party. Class 1 is fully comp and Class 3 is third party. In between you have Class 2, Class 2 Plus and Class 3 Plus. These offer a cost-effective way of reducing fully comp costs and providing better cover than basic third party. I myself use 3 Plus insurance on my Ford. It gives me up to 230,000 baht cover for accident damage to my own car, as well as full third party cover and generous medical and bail bond coverage. This year my renewal, which is due in a couple of weeks' time, is just over 5,000 baht. That's with a 50% no claims discount. For those tempted to forego private insurance when driving in Thailand? Here's a few sobering thoughts. According to the Thailand Road Accidents Data Centre for Road Safety Culture, Thai RSC, 14,737 people died and nearly 1 million were injured on the roads in 2022. Of them, 563 foreigners died and nearly 8,000 foreigners were injured. There were nearly 1 million reported accidents. To try and put these figures in perspective, you could compare them with the United Kingdom, since the UK and Thailand have a similar sized population. In the UK, in 2022, there were 1,695 deaths and 136,000 people were injured. So that's roughly 10 times fewer deaths and injuries than in Thailand. Sadly, the majority of deaths and injuries on Thai roads involve motorcycles, with many drivers and passengers not wearing crash helmets. It's against the Thai law not to wear a crash helmet. Okay, that's the end of today's podcast. Hopefully you now know what you require in order to drive legally in Thailand. Thanks for listening, and look out for a couple more podcasts on driving here in Thailand, where we'll discuss what the actual experience of driving on the Kingdom's roads is really like and the things that you have to watch out for.